In this lesson, you'll learn useful English vocabulary through simple definitions, common collocations, and real example sentences. In addition to the vocabulary itself, the lesson also includes comparisons between similar words and extra notes about meaning, nuance, and natural usage to help you understand how English is really used in everyday situations.
VAT. A large container, usually for holding liquids like wine, dye, or chemicals. The wine was aged in stainless steel vats. This wine was aged in oak barrels for 2 years. The factory uses vats for mixing chemicals. VAT, value-added tax, a tax added to goods and services, equivalent to IVA in Spanish-speaking countries. All prices include VAT. The price includes VAT.
The VAT rate is the percentage of tax added to the price of products or services. The VAT rate in this country is 21%. Some products have a reduced VAT rate.
Vault, a curved ceiling. The church has a high vaulted ceiling. Vault. To jump over something, usually with the help of your hands or a pole. One gymnastics vault. The athlete runs, jumps onto a springboard, pushes off a vaulting table, formerly a horse, and performs flips or twists before landing. Simone Biles performed an incredible vault with 2 twists. Tote pole vault, athletics. The athlete uses a long pole to jump over a very high bar. He broke the pole vault world record. Vault, a strong room or box for keeping valuables safe. The gold bars are kept in the bank's vault under tight security measures. Tight security measures means very strict and effective actions taken to keep a place or things safe from danger, theft, or damage. When security is described as tight, it means there are many rules, controls, or protections in place, and it is hard for unauthorized people to get through or cause harm. In the movie Angels and Demons, the Vatican's secret archives are protected inside hermetic vaults. Inside, there is a partial vacuum to preserve the documents, keeping oxygen at the lowest possible levels. The chambers are hermetic vaults. It's a partial vacuum inside. Oxygen is kept at lowest possible levels. A vacuum is a space with no air or other gas inside. It means there is very little or no matter at all. Space is a natural vacuum. We've just seen how vacuum can mean an empty space without air, like in the Vatican's vaults. But in everyday life, we also use the word in vacuum cleaner. Vacuum cleaner. A machine that uses suction to clean floors, carpets, and other surfaces by removing dust and dirt. I use the vacuum cleaner every Saturday to clean the house. I spent the morning vacuuming the living room. She's hoovering the carpet before the guests arrive. Vegetarian, a person who does not eat meat. She is a vegetarian and eats only vegetables and dairy. They made a vegetarian pizza. Veil, a piece of cloth worn over the head or face. The bride wore a white veil. Vein, a tube that carries blood to the heart. The nurse found the vein to take blood. Velocity, the speed of something in a particular direction. The car reached a velocity of 100 kilometers per hour. Velvet, a soft, smooth fabric. She wore a red velvet dress. Vengeance, the act of punishing someone in return for harm they caused. He wanted vengeance for his brother's death.
Both vengeance and revenge refer to hurting someone in return for something bad they did, but they are used differently. Revenge is much more common in everyday English and can be used in both serious and casual situations. For example, he wanted revenge after the argument. Vengeance, on the other hand, sounds stronger, more dramatic, and more emotional. It is often used in literature, movies, or formal language, especially when talking about justice, anger, or punishment. For example, the hero swore vengeance against his enemies. In simple terms, revenge is the normal everyday word, while vengeance sounds more intense and powerful.
Venom. Poison made by some animals like snakes or spiders. The snake's venom can kill in minutes. Some spiders inject venom when they bite. Vent. An opening that lets air, gas, or heat go in or out. The dryer needs a vent to release hot air. Venture. A new business or activity, often with some risk. They started a new business venture. Venture. To do something risky or new. He ventured into the forest alone. Verbal. Related to words or speaking. They had a verbal agreement. She gave a verbal warning. Verdict. The decision made by a jury in a trial. The jury gave a guilty verdict. Verify. Means to confirm that something is true, correct, or accurate, often by careful examination or official process. Please verify your email address. Check. Means to look at or examine something, often quickly or casually, to see if it is correct, present, or in good condition. Please check your email for the confirmation link. Can you check if the door is locked? Versatile. Able to do many different things well. She's a versatile musician. This tool is very versatile. Verse. A line of a poem or song. He quoted a verse from the Bible.
To quote means to repeat or cite the exact words that someone said or wrote. He quoted Einstein. That was a direct quote. He said, and I quote, "We will never give up."
The second verse of the song is my favorite. Vertebra. One of the small bones in the spine. She broke a vertebra in her back. The spine has 33 vertebrae. The singular form is vertebra, and the plural is vertebrae. For example, the injury was in one vertebra. The X-ray showed 2 broken vertebrae. Vertical. Standing straight up or going from top to bottom. Get together again. I'm going to take a vertical shot this time.
Although vertical position and upright position are similar, they are not used in exactly the same way. Vertical position sounds more technical or physical and simply describes something that is straight up and down. For example, keep your back in a vertical position. It focuses on orientation. Upright position, on the other hand, is more common for people, seats, posture, or objects that should remain straight and properly positioned. This is why airlines usually say, "Please return your seat backs to the upright position." In everyday English, upright sounds more natural when talking about posture, chairs, or sitting correctly, while vertical is more common in technical or geometric contexts, such as draw a vertical line in the middle of the page.
Vessel. A hollow container used to hold liquids. The laboratory used glass vessels to store the chemicals. The ancient vessel was found buried with the treasure. Vessel. A general word for any large or small ship used for traveling or working on water, often used in formal or official contexts. The cargo vessel sailed across the ocean. The fishing vessel left the port early. Blood vessel, a tube in the body through which blood flows, like arteries and veins. Blood flows through vessels. He had a broken blood vessel in his eye. When talking about blood or liquids moving in the body, we usually use flow. For example, blood flows through vessels. However, run is often used figuratively to describe traits or qualities passed through generations in a family. For example, musical talent runs in the family. Kindness runs in her veins. So, flow is for actual physical movement of liquids, while run can describe inherited characteristics or qualities. In the opening scene of the first movie, Hiccup complains to Gobber that his father never listens to him. Gobber replies with irony, "It runs in the family," meaning that not listening is a common trait in their family. Veteran. Someone with a lot of experience in a field. She's a veteran teacher. A person who served in the military.
Although military and army are related, they are not the same thing. Military is a general word that refers to all the armed forces of a country, including the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Army, on the other hand, is only the branch that mainly fights on land. In simple terms, the Army is part of the military.
He is a war veteran. Veto. To officially say no to a law or decision. The president has the power to veto the law. Via, by way of or using. I sent the message via email. We traveled to France via London. Vibrant, full of energy, color, or life. The artist used vibrant colors in the painting. Barcelona is a vibrant city with a rich culture. She has a vibrant personality that lights up the room. The festival had a vibrant atmosphere. Vibrant describes colors, places, or personalities full of life, while exciting means interesting and fun, and thrilling means very exciting and intense, often with adrenaline. It was an exciting football match.
Exciting means something is interesting, enjoyable, and makes you feel enthusiastic or happy. Getting a new job can be very exciting. Thrilling means extremely exciting, intense, and full of strong emotion or adrenaline. The roller coaster ride was thrilling.
Skydiving was a thrilling experience.
Both exciting and thrilling describe something that creates excitement, but thrilling is usually stronger and more intense. Exciting is very common for positive experiences, news, opportunities, or events, such as an exciting opportunity or an exciting game. Thrilling, on the other hand, is often used for experiences that create strong emotions, adrenaline, suspense, or danger, like a thrilling ride or a thrilling finish. In simple terms, something thrilling is usually more intense than something simply exciting.
That's it for today's Advanced V words. Keep practicing them, and soon they'll become a natural part of your English.